Bloody hell, mate. There's like 4 Amazon Prime vans in front of me. What's going on? I'm in the ends of Ponder's Ends. Yes, some crazy things go down at Ponder's Ends, in these ends. I'm walking to Cineworlds. It's about 20 minutes from here. Why are there 4 Amazon Prime vans? What's going on? Why don't you just get a lorry, bro? In a 5th? There must be a factory around there somewhere. There must be an Amazon Prime warehouse or something. There's got to be. Like, what's the other explanation? But I should know about it if it's nearby. Ordered something from Amazon. I always like, you know, they say it's in Doncaster, mate. Apparently there's one in London. That's not very efficient. Well, why you got to ship things to me from across the country when there's one around the corner? Bluffing at this point. Anyway, here we are, almost at the cinema. Oh, yep. It's a red light, but there's no cars, so I won't get hit by a car. Crossing the road, right? My mum saw me there. She was literally right there. I didn't notice her. She was apparently horning at me. I didn't notice. Actually, apparently I was over there recording and she was honking at me. And she just called me now to tell me. I'm just like, really? I didn't notice any honking. Oh my god, it's empty. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah. Long story short, today is Wednesday. I'm watching Spider-Verse in IMAX, and then tomorrow I'm back here on Thursday to watch Transformers Rise of the Beasts in IMAX. I'm looking forward to both. I actually managed to get 2 days off, Wednesday and Thursday, without getting any holidays. Basically, my workplace, they need staff on Saturday, so they're just like, we can't give you overtime. Budget's a bit tight. So, can you come in on Saturday and have Wednesday and Thursday off? I'm just like, if I do this, I missed the Champions League final. But then I thought, Transformers is out on Thursday. And I could not have watched it on release day if I was working as normal on Thursday. So I thought to myself, do I want to watch Transformers Rise of the Beasts with Unicron or Man City v Inter Milan? I have picked Transformers. Yes, I do love the Champions League final. It's a great final, but I feel like Man City will win that, and before I jinx it. I feel like Transformers is something that's a bit more exciting that I don't want to wait a few days for. So yeah, 2 days off work. I basically get my weekend midweek, and I get Sunday off as well. So, and next Wednesday. So it's not too bad. And next Wednesday the Flash comes out. So, you know, it's happy days. It's happy days. So today I'm watching Spider-Verse. I want to see it one more time and see it in IMAX this time, because why not? And then I'm watching Transformers tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. All of it in one vlog. This year we've gotten Guardians 3 and Spider-Verse, and both have been great. If The Flash and Transformers are great as well, what a month. What a month. And soon we got Mission Impossible, Indiana Jones 5 right at the end of this month. Next month we got Oppenheimer. There's so much coming out. Like, it's amazing. And so far, the film's actually good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the month. And I really hope Transformers is good, because I've been waiting years for a live-action Unicron, and they're finally doing it. They're finally doing the big planet-sized Transformer. Please don't mess it up. Please don't mess it up. Anyway, let me go see Spider-Verse. Amazing movie, by the way. One of my friends said it's better than Endgame. I think I might agree. Not Infinity War. Infinity War was just levels above Endgame, but I think Spider-Verse might be better than Endgame. It might be a top 5 superhero film of all time. Across the Spider-Verse is that good, and I cannot wait for Beyond the Spider-Verse. I need that movie now, but yeah, it's so good, man. So many good characters, both existing characters and new characters. It's just so damn good, man. So I'm gonna go and see it again now. No nachos needed. Let me just book the ticket and go. What a movie. What a movie. Please tell me Transformers is good as well. Please. Please be good. Please be good. This is a good thumbnail, I think. Yeah, I think that's the thumbnail. You might be wondering, like, why not do a two in one day? Well, today might be the last IMAX screening for Spider-Man, because Transformers is out tomorrow. That's the only downside. Like, I love all the movies coming out at the same time, but like, that also takes away. Every time the next one comes out, the previous one uses IMAX screenings and it's 4DX screenings. It's still there. It will still be in cinemas, but it's no longer in IMAX and 4DX. So like, it's a bit annoying that, innit? Because like Mission Impossible comes out just before Oppenheimer. So Mission Impossible will have IMAX screenings for like a week, then Oppenheimer comes out. Like, it's just like, right, so it's just a bit like, that's the only downside. Like, I love all these movies coming out in a short frame of time, but the fact that IMAX screenings are lost, 4DX screenings are lost, is really annoying. Because I want to see this in 4DX as well, but it's only one or the other. I'm not going to watch it twice in the same day, IMAX and 4DX. But yeah, let me stop waffling. £4.70 for my ticket because of my membership, because I get free screenings, but if it's IMAX 4DX, you get like I get it for £5, which is a lot of money off. So yeah, you got to go. Like, it's a membership. It's like £18 a month. So you got to go at least 2-3 times a month to make it worth it. And I go plenty of times because I rewatch a lot of movies. So. And on top of that is 25% off food. And that's a big chunk when you consider how expensive it is at cinemas. Anyway, yeah, the movie's about 5 minutes away. That's why I'm standing out here still, because it's not like I'm early. But I mean, 5 minutes away from the adverts actually, not even the movie. So I got plenty of time. Why is there Halloween decorations on the door? That's weird. IMAX. Big screen. Would I get copyrighted? I hope not. They're playing KSI in the cinema. Oh yeah, that was so good, man. Like, second time watching is even better because you notice certain details you didn't notice in the first time. I have to do a spoiler talk video on my Davidoff Films channel because it was something else. There's so many little things that I noticed. Like, that's why you got to rewatch certain movies, because there's so many things you won't notice the first time you watch it. Second time, you notice so much more things. I definitely, as soon as this comes out on 4K Blu-ray, I'm getting it. It's like, it's so rewatchable. I hope the next one's not delayed. Apparently it might be, because the release date is March, but there's rumors it might be delayed, so hopefully that's not the case. Yeah, the movie's something else, man. It's just, like, the only possible negative you could come up with is the fact that it's a cliffhanger. It doesn't really have an ending. There's a part 2 coming. But still, like, it's so good, man. It's so good. And I'm sure when the last one comes out, it'll be a complete story. Hopefully the last one's great. If that's great, we could have, this is an amazing trilogy if it's great. So 2 out of 3. Bring on the next one. So yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow for Transformers. Just did a live stream. Hello people. I mean, they can't even hear me at the moment, but just about to end the stream. And yeah, heading off to see Transformers now. I ran for the bus. Just caught it. 10 minutes to the film. Made a good decision taking the bus. Really hate how public transport prices have just gone up. They keep going up. It's bloody annoying. I think bus is now 160. But the train is 190, right? One stop. £1.90 to go one stop. It's gone up more recently, I'm fairly sure. That's ridiculous, bruv. £1.90 for a 5-minute train ride. You're having a laugh. Having an absolute laugh. And I got to take that train to work every day. They're slacking over here. I remember they used to update these all the time to update what movie was out. What you should do is replace it with electronic stuff so you can do it from a computer. That'd be so much better. Like play trailers and stuff. Just an idea. Yeah. I hope this is good. Be good, please be good. Not Galaxy, the movie. I have mixed feelings on that one. I have more positives than negatives. But yeah, I didn't love it, but I liked it. I just put it that way, but I had problems. I feel like June has never felt colder in England. I feel like this summer's been like the coolest summer. But the last couple of days, some very nice sun. I'm liking this. Why have I got a hoodie on? I don't know. Because I'm crazy. Hey, so Rise of the Beast. I had a good time for half of it. The other half, not so much. I enjoyed the action. Pretty much every action sequence is really awesome. Pretty much any scene involving the Autobots, Transformers, Unicron servants, and I can't remember the names, but of Primal and his Transformers. The opening scene was amazing. That was a really cool opening scene. It happens on a different planet and it involves Unicron. This isn't a full-on Unicron movie, which was what I expected. I expected they'd be like teasing him here and then having him full-on in the next movie. That's what I assumed would happen, and it did go like that. I can't say too much more without spoiling it, but Unicron is there. Just, you know, he's not there as much as you might think. But for a tease, it's pretty damn good for a tease. So yeah, anything involving Unicron, any of the Transformers, Autobots or otherwise, awesome. Fight scenes especially awesome. It looks really clean, visually very nice. CGI looks fine. I liked what I saw in terms of that. The main downside to me is the human characters. None of them worked, and there was too much of them. That's my main issue, right? And they like to do this, you know, to kind of like push narrative, make it relatable, whatever. They can talk. It's not like it's Godzilla where the monster can't talk. every Transformer can talk. It's not like we don't understand them. I'm not trying to say they should make a full-on animated CGI Transformers movie. I'm not trying to say that. Like even the old animations, cartoons, they had human characters in them, but they didn't seem tedious. Even like in the early Bay movies, Shia LaBeouf was fine. Like he was pretty much the only good live action human character they've had in Transformers film. So it can be done. It's just that you can make a human character good enough for a Transformers movie, but they weren't good enough for a Transformers movie. They had some good, compelling backstories, and that's fine, especially the main character, that's fine, but it wasn't enough. They weren't interesting enough for this movie, and I feel like the movie suffered because of that. Human characters have to be good, and they weren't really good. Like, good characters, maybe, just not for a Transformers movie, if that makes sense. It didn't really get me, to be honest. Every time I saw certain human scenes, I'm just like, I wish we just go back to the Transformers. But yeah, look, some parts were cool. Like, not every human scene was bad. There were some really cool scenes, like when the main character meets Mirage. I'm calling him the main character because I forgot his name, to be honest. I know his brother calls him Sonic. Yeah, look, I liked Mirage, I liked RC, I liked Primus. All these new characters that they introduced, I liked them. Even Unicron's servant. And the final battle was pretty crazy as well. And there's some good fight scenes there. It was a pretty simplistic plot line to understand, and it worked. It's just the human characters, I think, let it down. I think they were an annoying distraction. And at the end, though, there's a tease to a crossover. I'm not going to say much else. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It was fine. Only reason it's as high as 7 is because the fight scenes were so good, and I do want to see Transformers fighting, including Optimus being a badass, and we got plenty of that. So I'll give it a 7 for that. But I feel like a lot of the storytelling could have been better, and a lot of the human characters either should not have been there or should have been written better. Because you can write them well. Shia LaBeouf was written well. Sam Witwicky, he was written really well. So it's doable, and it can work, and it can fit. Shia never felt like a nuisance in the Transformers movies, and there was plenty of him. So, like, it can work. They just weren't written well enough, in my opinion, to be honest. So, yeah, it is what it is. I still had a good time, to an extent, but I just didn't love it. But hopefully the sequel comes, and hopefully the sequel involves full-on, full-scale Unicron. That would be awesome to see. So, yeah, this is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see ya.